Caves are some of the last wild, unmapped places on Earth. They can be found on all 7 continents, most commonly in karst regions, which are made up of limestone rock. Most caves were formed millions of years ago because wind and water wore away at the land. Caves are made up of large caverns, deep pits, underground waterways, and rock formations.
Heat enters the cave 4 different ways. Wind and water both bring in heat, while rocks above provide insulation. Rocks below provide heat as a result of hot magma in the Earth's core. While it can't rain inside of the cave, external precipitation can affect conditions inside the cave. Rain influences the flow of underground streams, rivers, and lakes. During monsoon season, cave flooding is possible, especially in South America and Asia. Humidity levels are also subject to change depending on outside factors. While air inside the cave tends to be moist and warm, air blown in can be cold and dry.
There are many different types of caves, including sandstone, limestone, sea caves, lava tube caves, and ice caves. Sandstone caves are shallow caves that form at the base of cliffs, carved out by wind and water. The water loosens the natural cement holding the sand particles together. Then the moving water and wind carry away the grains of sand. Sea caves form by ocean waves pounding at the base of seashore cliffs. The combined action of waves, tides, and heavy rains erode the weaker rocks near the base of the cliffs, slowly hollowing out a cave. Sea caves can be home for starfish, crabs, seals, and sea lions. Lava caves, also called lava tubes, from when liquid rock, called lava, flows from an erupting volcano or vent much like a river. The surface of the flow cools and creates a rock roof above the lava, which still flows beneath. A tube or cave is left when, after the eruption stops, the roof remains intact as the molten rock drains away.
Most plants cannot grow inside a cave due to lack of sunlight. However, fungi and bacteria may grow using energy from animal droppings, decomposed animals, and leaves, stems, and twigs carried in by the wind. Since roots don't have soil to grow in, fungi is able to attach to rocks with root-like structures called rhizoids.
Troglobites are cave-dwelling animals that cannot survive in other environments. This includes certain species of fish, insects, and spiders. Some of these creatures can't see because of poor sight, blindness, and darkness. Some species have adapted so well to the cave environment that they do not have eyes. To compensate, they have a well-developed sense of smell and touch. Troglodytes are animals that only spend parts of their lives in caves. Caves provide natural shelter, safety, and warmth for these animals. Most commonly known troglodytes are bats, bears, raccoons, and bobcats. However, they usually don't venture far off into the depths of the caves. Traglophiles, such as beetles and cave crickets, may live in caves but can also be found under rocks, logs, and piles of leaves outside of the caves.
Human beings have been exploring caves since the dawn of time, yet the deepest depths of caves and what inhabits them is still unknown to mankind.